Welcome to the High Ground podcast. As always, I'm Stevie W.
And Callum.
And today we're remembering Chadwick Boseman, who recently passed away.
Yeah.
You know, unlike many people, I just know him from the MCU, but he was our king.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
T'Challa, Wakanda forever. And, I just want to share a quote from, because everybody was out, all the, he affected so many people. I compare it to Alan Rickman and Kevin Fisher in that extent, because they're known for essentially one role, but that one role affected so many. And Billy D. Williams on his Instagram account summed it all up. I'll quote from it. This young man was a true hero. He taught an entire generation of young black children, no matter their background, to be the hero of their own story. He taught an entire generation of white children that the heroes don't have to look like them. I thought that was, of all the tributes, that the one that touched me the most.
Coming from the first black guy you see at Star Wars as well.
So. And it's just, it's such a shame, because he was an all-round nice guy, and kept the cancer a secret.
Yeah, I didn't even know about it.
Me neither. And he was still, to the end, raising money for and going out his way for children's charities and promoting, the whole, making people feel good, and it's beautiful.
It is, yeah. It's a shame because, like you say, everyone obviously knows him from Black Panther, but this will probably make, and it's a shame that sometimes it takes this, but this will probably make me go and seek out other works that he's done before, because I didn't really know, admittedly, anything else that he'd done before Marvel.
I know he was in 21 Bridges, but I haven't seen it yet. It's always on the watch list.
But it's such a shame that it takes that sometimes to make you say, "Oh, I'll look at his other works," or
I've watched The Five Bloods, which was all right. He's good in it. I mean, the cast is some things I don't like. I don't want to about his films, but like that. I watched 42 with him and Harrison Ford, where he plays the first black Major League Baseball player.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That was absolutely fantastic. I'm so glad I watched it. It's one I would have watched, but it's kind of really sad watching it now.
It is, yeah. When
it's history, and it's the taking on roles like that, and of course, it's he played James Brown in a movie, which I am looking for. So the fact that he's known for one role, but such an important role with T'Challa, the Black Panther.
I think structurally it's important as well, because it was when I saw the trailer for that film, I thought, oh god, no, this looks awful. There's been a couple of MCU films where I've seen the trailer and thought, oh, this looks awful, and then when I actually saw it, I was absolutely blown away. It was fantastic, and it was such a great sort of. It was the in between Infinity War and something between that and was it Spider-Man?
I think it came before. It came before Infinity War.
Yeah,
and it was the
last
one
before wasn't it?
Infinity War.
So it was kind of like the lead-in, wasn't it? Yeah. So no, I thought it was perfect lead-in. I mean, I like when I'm just when I'm surprised by a film I think's not going to be good, and the fact that he was in it, I think he was the whole thing that made it good. Because he's basically I always thought of Black Panther as a black Batman.
Yeah.
He's so cool.
And when I was informed, because I was at work at the time in the paid job, that he'd passed away. The first thing is I thought, I'm going to miss his smile. He had such the most incredible smile. I thought that made me really upset, because I thought, it's, and then when people were asking me, well, so what do you think they're going to do now with the MCU? I'm thinking, I don't care. It just passed away.
I know.
It's I always found that to be, I thought,
you naturally think of the next step, don't you?
Yeah,
but
it's
it
not
wasn't.
Now.
No.
It's too soon. Someone's passed away. The fact that you mourn someone that's you've only known for one film, but for the impact that he's made culturally.
Yeah.
It's an incredible thing, and his legacy will live on.
Yeah, I mean, I was really sad that he'd only made. I didn't realise that he'd only made one standalone. Because he's in Civil War and he's in the Avengers films, isn't he? But I was really looking forward to Black Panther 2.
Yeah.
And I think it's just cast a sort of a pall over it. I mean, whatever they do, I'm sure it'll be great and respectful, and they're never not any of those things in Marvel, are they? I mean, I don't know what Warner Brothers would have done, but
no.
it's just it's sad that you won't get the same. It won't be the same team now, will it? I mean, it was kind of different when because obviously no one died, but when they recast Rhodey, like you're so used to Don Cheadle now anyway, but this is a role I think it would be the opposite. It'd be hard to accept at first, whoever it is, unless it's someone from the existing cast. We were saying this, weren't we? After we spoke about the actual event itself, we did say like, what do you think they could do next, respectfully? And we sort of came up with a couple of ideas, didn't we? Was it
Winston Duke Mbaku?
I think
his sister.
That'd be great. I think like he's such a colourful character, isn't he? Like it's all the colourful characters in Black Panther that I really like as in and the colour really did sort of jumps off the screen at you in that one, doesn't it, compared to other Marvel films, and everyone's just got a great part to play, and like there's laughter, and there's I even like Martin Freeman in it. I can't stand Martin Freeman.
For me, I like the family aspect of it. I like the fact that Letitia Wright and Angela Bassett, and all their tributes. I mean, everyone was brilliant. But Michael B. Jordan. I loved his character.
And the fella from Get Out as well. Was it Daniel? I can't pronounce his second name. The main guy from it. He's the kind of bad guy, isn't he?
His friend. It's not. I just. He's. So this is one of these hard ones. There's so much you want to say, but you can't. It's for me, Black Panther was just for me a Marvel movie. And I don't mean that in disrespect, because I don't see it as the first. Think like Captain Marvel being the first female-led one, because I saw it as being as another Marvel film, part of the family,
just another superhero.
He
not
was,
in a disparaging sense.
In the sense that because I grew up in the comic book community, we comic books and everything. Color was never. I don't see color as an issue. I don't see gender, or I don't see anything as being an issue. It's a character, and if it's a great character, then I will watch it. It doesn't. It's not like people seen and the fact that I just thought when Chadwick Boseman joined the family, the Marvel family, I was like, he's just another member of the Marvel family, regardless of anything else. But it's when you find out the impact that he made for everybody else, and you go, wow, that it's you see the world in a bigger sense. And it's getting the more people that don't think that way into loving a character. And screw the ones that don't think that way in general, but I think Brie Larson annoyed me a little bit when she sort of did it, because she did that whole sort of little girls can go and see this and be happy that there's a female superhero, no boys allowed. She said something like that, and I just thought, well, that's going the opposite way of like the whole thing, isn't it? Whereas Black Panther, there was no big noise made about the fact that it was like, oh, it's the first black superhero. I didn't even think about it. I just went in thinking, this is probably going to be rubbish, but I'll go see it anyway because it's the next one. And then I absolutely loved it, because there was none of that sort of thrown around, that you have to see this because it's the first black superhero. I just another superhero movie to me, and it was a good one. I'm slightly different. For me, it was Marvel, and I am a huge Marvel fan.
I wasn't then though. As I am now.
This is more like this looks good. I'm gonna go and see this film. I'm gonna enjoy this film. And this is just, I loved it.
I think it's weird. I think Marvel's trailers are all hit and miss.
Yes.
Whoever's editing them, I don't know what it is, and then DC's trailers look amazing. And then the films are like, but I've done that with Guardians as well. I thought that was an awfully edited trailer, and then I went in and absolutely loved it. So whoever Marvel's hiring to edit their trailers, maybe change jobs.
I like the Guardians trailer. That had me psyched. But
it's a shame though. It is a shame. I don't want to get too much off topic.
I just want to say, what thing that really I thought was big love was DC. On their social media pages, they even tributed Chadwick Boseman, and I thought to myself, that in itself is a way of bringing a community together. And I thought, I was like, big love to them for that, you know.
Yeah.
And
they're in the same business at the end of the day, aren't
they? And I just thought the outpouring now, and you know, at this time with someone like if Chadwick can be a figurehead now for people to see the world the way you should see the world, then if something positive can come out of this negative, then I hope so. I mean, the fact that, you know, and it reminds me, and I hate to go on about this, it reminds me of how when Carrie Fisher passed away, she's forever now our princess.
Yeah.
And it's literally straight afterwards, as soon as I heard it, was like thinking, he's our king. And without saying it to other people, it's all over everywhere now. It's like Chadwick, for the geek community and the comic book community, Chadwick Boseman is our king. We lost our king, and that's what, to me. I know he wasn't a quote in the sense that he was not ordained king of a real country, or he was but the loss to me was more than real in the sense that, you know, they were born into it, or they were elected in. This is an actor playing a fictional character that took it on and did so much good to a community and to the world.
Yeah.
That it's like the quote I did from Billy D. Williams' Instagram, that you know, white kids and kids of, you know, the non-blacks can have a hero that's not looking like them, and isn't that the good thing? That's why you break walls down. And big shout out for Marvel and Ryan Coogler, the director, and, you know, pretty much everybody was involved in that film. I mean, you've only got, with Black Panther, you've got just Martin Freeman and Andy Serkis, the two white characters in it. I mean, I'd have been paying to see that film just for Lupita Nyong'o being in it alone. Kind of like Lupita Nyong'o. And I think the story of Black Panther was brilliant because the villain, Michael B. Jordan's character.
Oh, he's great, wasn't he?
I thought he was brilliant because he reminded me of Magneto. Because I think, and you know, it's, you are who, from your upbringing and everything, so you can read so much into it. And Chadwick was the lead, and he was great. And like I said earlier, I'm going to miss his smile. But he had such an incredible smile.
Oh, he had good charisma as well. Didn't he? Like I think all the main castings in the MCU have been spot on. Like, there's not one of them where you sort of go, you know, some of the villains are a bit hit and miss. But like this one was good, because like we always say we like the villains with a backstory, with a tragic past, and, you know, the ones that have to make difficult decisions that even you might have a problem with making as yourself. And I think it's a shame we're just not going to see that particular Black Panther again. I mean, I don't know whether they'll acknowledge it in the films, or
I think they'll give a tribute definitely on the back of Black Widow when it comes out.
I don't know if they'll you know, acknowledge it in story, in universe, whether it happened, or whether they'll just recast with another actor, or I don't know. I mean,
it'll be interesting if they go down the recasting route. They're going to have to find someone that's going to bring in a writer. All they have to do is write if we're going down, we'll touch on it in one of the multiverses.
Oh, okay,
Because you've got the multiverse of madness. With Doctor Strange, you could easily just write an alternative to T'Challa into it.
I suppose so.
Because that way it wouldn't detract from.
No, because it's still him, isn't it? But just you can acknowledge that he's different then. That was funny enough in Doctor Strange. Is the other black actor I thought would have been perfect in Black Panther. Is Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Oh, I love Chiwetel Ejiofor. He's in one of my favourite movies, but I'll leave that for another story.
He is fantastic.
He is
everything, isn't he? But
you can stick him in a movie. I'm hoping now that these people, that his legacy, that Chadwick Boseman's legacy, is going to be one that kids, especially, you know, kids don't want to be preached to.
No.
And if you can do it with a movie like Black Panther, which is going to be forever. And you know,
it isn't preachy, is it? Like, it doesn't come across as that. That's what I really liked about it.
I think that, you know, if you can entertain, especially the next generation, the ones whose views are based upon that of their parents. You know, and with a character like T'Challa, you know, you can change maybe that people question what what their parents may think, because nobody's born with a bad mindset.
No,
it's
made the way you are.
So it's I hope all that's been going on right now opens up a bigger debate, and I don't know what much to say other than Wakanda forever.
Yeah.
May you rest in peace and rest in power.
Yeah.